Do you guys remember what life was like before AI? Nowadays, it seems like people are using computers for far more than we ever expected. I mean, sure, obviously these machines would be used to make our lives easier and create an almost perfect workflow in most professions, but I did not expect them to be used in a lot of creative spaces as well. Who would have thought that this,
for the first time ever, I'd like to let Macintosh speak for itself.
Hello, I am Macintosh.
would someday become this?
Hits like Venus Serena, he wanna eat up to Caesar, Bonita, baby girl needed the wiener, some of these bitches need dick.
Jesus Christ, this is the pinnacle of human evolution. But let's take a step back. Back to a time before these machines were even capable of creating an image. Art was the first and is still the best visual representation of emotion without words. But as all things in this life, there is always a dark and twisted side. Today, I wanted to take a look at some pieces of art that have some unnerving and even disturbing backstories. George Bush. This painting was found in the home of someone whose name I'm not sure I can say on YouTube. While this is not the only painting found in his home depicting political figures in weird or unconventional situations, it is definitely the most disturbing once you really pay attention to what's going on in the painting. George Bush sat crisscrossed on the floor of the Oval Office with two paper airplanes, one in hand, and one crashed into the rubble of two towers made of children's blocks. This painting was actually created by Patrina Ryan Cleed, who describes her work as visual dialogues. Patrina was also behind the creation of the infamous Bill Clinton painting, found in the same house. The artist claims that this was created as a satirical piece that speaks on the idea that George Bush had something to do with the attacks on September 11th. She has also stated that she had no knowledge as to who was in possession of these works. I would say the same thing. The Anguished Man. The Anguished Man was actually created by an unknown artist during an unknown time period. To be honest, there's really not a lot known about this piece. I mean, the Wikipedia for this painting is literally 2 paragraphs long. But what is known is truly horrific. This painting was passed down to a man named Sean Robinson by his grandmother. She allegedly told him that this piece was created using a mixture of paint and real blood from the artist, who soon after finishing this work took his own life. Sean has since made claims that this painting is actually haunted and has been providing proof of these claims on his YouTube channel for the past 13 years.
I'm going to record it for approximately 8 hours. See if we can catch some of the activity on video. I'll just give you a quick look at the painting first, close up. As you can see, some of the paint is starting to crack. It's still on its original wooden frame. Some of the canvas seems to be coming off at the bottom there and here.
I must say, if this is some sort of hoax, that is a very long time to keep the joke running. Pogo the Clown. These Pogo the Clown pieces are actually self-portraits created by the infamous serial killer John Wayne Gacy. He was also known as the Killer Clown.
The clowning was relaxation for me. I enjoyed entertaining kids. Like some people are, they unwind in different ways. Either we're going out drinking or that. I could put on clown makeup and I was relaxed.
Terry, the horrible truth to suburban contractor John Gacy's rambling statements to police last week is becoming more and more evident with each passing day. 6 more bodies unearthed from the basement crawl space of Gacy's Norwood Park Township home today, bringing to 15 the number found there since Friday.
John was given his nickname due to the fact that he would often offer his services as a clown at fundraisers, parades, and even children's birthday parties. Now, these aren't the only pieces done by Gacy, and I'd arguably say that they aren't the most disturbing either. John also had a set of paintings depicting distorted imagery of Jesus Christ, and they are truly unnerving to say the least. I'm not even remotely religious, but I've always had this sort of unsettling feeling when it comes to distortions of religious figures. There's just something about those who are supposed to be holier than thou being corrupted that is honestly pretty freaky.